Hey guys, welcome back. Marsh here. Today we gonna look at Phoenix Point Assault Sniper combo build. That's just deep diving in and see what we can get out of it and how it works together. So we have a sniper. Let's take an assault and let's see how those abilities work together. And I'd say it's pretty decent build. I would say because as I previously mentioned, assault is kind of support role. It has support role, and sniper, well, that's a killer, obviously, and they kind of synergize a little bit. And let's see how it works together. So, bread and butter for sniper is quick aim, so he can take a shot 2 times in one turn, right? Which means all the action points are used for shooting. Then for movement and positioning, yes, dash is absolutely needed. When we have those out of the way, another thing, yeah, of course, weak spot is pretty essential for sniper as well. Let's see, from assault, what we can take is rapid clearance, because you would expect your sniper to kill things, so it means you can get some action points back. The problem here is it gives 2 action points back, but sniper rifle requires 3 of them. To get it down to 2 of them, you need to use willpower. So basically this build really eats up willpower, which is not something you would probably... Yeah, it's not sustainable. That's what I'm trying to say, because you're limited in 20 willpower in total. And rally troops you will not take. Sniper role is not to sit somewhere and spend their action points to support others. Ready for action. Also something I'm not a big fan. Why? Because sniper rifle has 10 rounds. 10 rounds do a lot of damage. And when it comes to reloading, you can always do the trick where you put sniper ammo in the inventories in the slot, so it doesn't require that reloading, right? That's simple thing. So it's something that you can avoid. Okay, let's take a look at mark for death. I think it should be taken, because whenever it boosts up the damage, when you have higher difficulty enemies, the same sirens or chirons or skill, then putting the mark there is kind of essential, and only sniper can do that. There's no avoidance. This is really support action. You can put it with sniper and then use heavy rage burst to be sure that the target will be killed. But for sniper, it's something that's something you can avoid if you really need the points for something else, but I would take it. Return fire for me is more of a no-go, because sniper shoots from far back where enemies just unable to shoot. Yes, there might be a case where they shoot at you, miss, but your guy just knocks them out. The problem is you will have assaults, heavies, berserkers, priests, technicians, everyone closer to the enemy. So the likelihood that enemies will try to shoot your guy somewhere in the back is small, is absolutely small. It is amazing how snipers, when they return fire, they're like, okay, you die, you shoot me, you die. That's true. But from my experience, whenever your snipers are not in the front line, and whenever there's someone closer, enemies will shoot at those that are closer to them. That's simple kind of logic. So yeah, they don't differentiate so much of. So I would avoid that. Another thing is this marksman is reported again and again is broken, because what you need this stupid ability to work, which actually gives you just accuracy by a lot, but still just an accuracy, not a damage or something really essential. You need to... So there's no enemies, spotted enemies in 10 tiles. 10 tiles is pretty big radius. And it also is triggered by dead enemies. So whenever there's a corpse on the ground and you are in the 10 tiles radius, this ability is not there. And that was from my experience, where most of the time when you are in combat, your guy actually is without it. There's sometimes you just move those few tiles without actually, for me, knowing that there's a corpse there, and there's like popping up like, oh, now I'm master marksman. I'm like, seriously? It's basically one enemy left in a combat, and now you have this marksman. It's absolutely dead broken at the point that I also gave the suggestion to not take it, and I'm still standing by it. You can get accuracy by a lot and other things, but to waste 20 points, you will see you need those 20 points. Accuracy, return fire explained. Extreme focus is also something situationally, when you don't know where enemy is hiding or you are attacking synergions and they have stealthy guys and you're like, okay, where are you? Then not running around, but just positioning your people, your team, and making extreme the Overwatch is pretty amazing, especially with sniper, because once sniper sees someone in their area running, those shots are absolutely amazing. My favorite, just a little bit step aside, was I was attacking New Jericho. On New Jericho there was a heavy, and he had this jump jet, of course, and mounted weapon, and he jumped on the roof, and basically when he does the jump jet he can use the mount weapon, and then all my guys were exposed, and he used jump jet, and before landing, still in air, my sniper was like, I put an Overwatch and was like, oh, an enemy. I had at that time armor piercing rifle, and he shot dead from full health to absolutely devastating, and that guy just in middle air squashed. So Overwatch is absolutely great, and it costs only 10 points. I'm still, I have for 50-50 of my snipers with extreme focus, so it costs only 10. That's the only, I'd say, huge upside by taking it, because mostly when you are already good in combat and you know what you do, you will be rarely using your guys, putting them on Overwatch. You will be using up all their action points. And one last thing to mention about extreme focus: why would you sometimes, many times, still pick it up? Okay, it's good ability. Not specifically because of assault, but once you used up all your action points and you have your good old handgun with you, normally this handgun uses one action point for Overwatch. If you use and if you have this extreme focus, you can use Overwatch with switched weapon without any action points. So basically you take 2 shots with quick aim, 2 sniper rifle shots, you're out of ammunition. Before you hand over the turn, you put handgun in the hands and put on Overwatch, and it is extremely useful, not for this build because of only 60 damage, but sometimes enemy has only 60 damage left, and he comes at you, or Siren's head is disabled and she approaches with the claws. So there are many cases actually where my sniper or 2 snipers with handgun and Overwatch actually takes out approaching worms, approaching mine fraggers, approaching almost dead enemies. So you see, yeah, okay, fine, agreed. Extreme focus is must have for this pistol. I'm thinking. So this is how your build would look like, I'd say. Questionable, you can put this away, take this as, but let's see where we end up, why we don't take so many other abilities. Is you will use dash, absolutely and basically every time, because from the starting point there are cases where you see enemies, but you need to see at least 2 or 3 enemies to fully capture this build. Using dash, it's 4 willpower. Let's pretend you know what you do, so you have good equipment and you can kill by 1 shot or actually 2 shots. So you will enable rapid clearance. That's second point. 4 plus 5, you are already without any willpower left. Then you see, let's say 3 enemies, you have rapid clearance, then you need your sniper rifle to take 2 shots, one and another. What it means, you need not only 1 quick aim, you need every time. It's not an ability that works for the whole turn, it's for every single shot. What it means, it drains your willpower basically until you can take a shot. That's simple. For sniper, it's 2 times quick shot, and quick shot costs you 3 willpower, times 2, it's 6 willpower. Which means in this one turn, when we use dash and we use the rapid clearance, we need quick aim twice, which means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see how much soldier points we have left, and willpower is already, and we are already basically reaching the maximum. Wait, let's stop there. Let's say one of these targets is Siren or I don't know, heavy armored or anything that you can't kill actually with 1 shot. You need this sweet mark for death to kill with 1 shot, which costs let me check. It was 4. Yeah, it was 4. 4 action willpower points. You know what it means. It means we need 19 to fully, and then imagine then it's 1 turn. You burned all your willpower points in 1 turn. In next turn, there's no way you can get as much back, right? But let's stick with 15 because that's absolute maximum. I would say mark for death you will not use as often, and rapid clearance is also questionable. It's only if you are when you are sure you can kill that enemy with pistol or with sniper rifle. Then let's say there are worms that you can kill and you are killing them with pists, so yeah, but you can't kill with one shot. It's, yeah, this rapid clearance is something it's questionable in real life application, in real game application. It sounds good that you get action points back. You should, then you have 2 back, then you can actually switch to some assault rifle because you don't have 3 but you have 2 action points, no more willpower. It's possible. It's all of that is possible, but in real life application, it's probably I would put it out. So it means sniper, as you can see currently, sniper actually benefits from assault a little bit. That would be my takeaway. Of course, ready for action might be a thing as well, but most likely you will use dash and 2 times quick aim. That's the all the time basically the basic for sniper. You dash, position somewhere where you know you will see 2 enemies, and then you can take two shots, and that ends up in 10 willpower used per turn. Best case scenario, you kill 2 enemies, which will give you, let's say, 3 and 3 willpower back, so next turn you have again 10 willpower. So you see how it drains and comes back, and I'm not even mentioning strength you don't need. There's never ever a problem with, most likely never problem with equipment being too heavy, nor sniper should ever be shot at because he's far back, further back in your safe zone than other your team members. But let's take a look at speed, because best case scenario, you are not moving your sniper by moving, but with dash. But dash also, it takes how much you can move and then half of that, like maximum, right? It's basically 2 action point distance. So the more speed you have, the further you can run with your dash. That's something you can also, you need to take care of. As you can see, we are losing -1, -1. So of course that depends on a lot of things, but as far as I understand, you need to capture it. The speed is calculated by every 4. Every 4 speed gives you 1 extra tile. So 18 minus 2 we have from armor will be 16, so it comes together. I think that was the logic. So, and you see, even if we have, let's say, cautious that you probably would like to take, let's say we take it. Rest of these unique abilities are not good for this build. We are not stealthy, biochemist is no good, so we have some soldier points left, but overall, you see, we can take what we want. And I think I would put more willpower, because whenever sniper runs out of willpower and there's just 1 shot per turn, that really reduces its potential, right? Because yeah, most of the time in the game he can 1-shot enemies. Not with this build, I would say, because there's no bonus from assault. He's just sniper with good positioning and some action points back, but other builds are way more powerful. Let's jump to the equipment point. This is interesting, not interesting in the same time. I don't see any other way how anything else works better for sniper than good old-fashioned Synedrion sniper armor. It's the most accuracy given, of course, with asterisks by the armor, and we will get there. Accuracy in total is 20, and there's 15. Totally, it's 50% more accuracy, and that's, I'd say, enough for normal playthrough while killing spree and all that. And that's the best sniper rifle at the late end game. Most likely, and most of your time you will be running around with Raven, so it's also good. It's really good weapon, but this is just one step up. Anyways, without armor, I'd say I think this is absolutely. This is the reason why I have so much armor helmets. Why? Because those helmets are easily bypassed by only one thing, and this is Perceptor's Head. It gives the same stealth, which is in this case not really needed, accuracy the same, but perception is double than the helmet. This is the best helmet you can have. 7 perception, and armor we are not paying attention, but once you have a mutations, and you can mutate Perceptor Head, then sorry for that. Okay, I'm back, and there's what we were discussing is the helmet. So Perceptor Head has additional, show me the stat, perception. So every single sniper I have literally has this head, because this is absolutely the best of the best, hands down. No way you use anything else. For rest of the armors, no, never mutate the chest. This disables two-handed weapons ability, so you can't use anything. But there is an option to take a legs. You see, armor gave 15. This gives you 20 armor. I don't like it as much. I just leave it without this mutation. There is a way to get this extra 5 accuracy, but -2 speed, -10 stealth, because most of this is not the build. Here you don't suffer from reduction of stealth, and you have stomp, not useful for far behind, but an option to get extra accuracy, to be fair. Okay, I'll thinking if I want to make it, because Yeah, these legs don't reduce speed, and once you mutate, you're down to 2. But remember when we build up and had extra speed because we had extra minus speed from the inventory, we still have -2 from the legs. So this is evening out, but we have extra 5 accuracy. So basically this is the accuracy of the accuracy from the accuracy, and the cautious is bonus accuracy. So this is, I think he can shoot the needle through the needle head. Yeah, this would be sniper build. And one more extra thing I will quickly as possible run through. One other option just crossed my mind, but I can't say it will ever work out. The other way around is you don't use sniper as a base and add assault bonuses, but instead you use your assault, because that's the video is about, assault sniper build. And what you do is let's just take a look what we can have, and the idea would be somewhere here. I specifically leave everything. Well, actually, this armor is a bit better. I like it a little better, and of course we can give also better snipe, better rifle. I gave it somewhere away. Why the fuck I don't have my DM rifle? Of course I gave it away. Give me back. So what we are doing here, we are using a base as assault, and taking a look if actually there is a benefit from sniper, right? You get the idea. Another way around, basically. So what you have is assault that is still dashing. He will be in front line because he's dashing. He's somewhere closer to enemies for sure, not shooting from the back. So return fire definitely takes a place. We leave. He's not a sniper anymore. He's the base is assault. Rapid clearance can take more logical approach and usefulness. And from sniper, what we can take is, actually I will take this one as 2. Because once you dash and you, let's say you see a siren, or I don't know, heavy armored something, anything, then both of these can take an action. This is passive ability. So once you shoot weakest point of body part, if there is some 10, 20 armor or something that you can, of course, pierce, or there's 30 armor with this rifle, once the part is disabled, that there's a weak spot, there's no more armor, so you can take full advantage of your rifle. And why I'm mentioning this and actually looking at this build, well, because so you know everything about it, but even more is in the beginning, when you don't have your awesome cool armor piercing rifle, but enemies will have some armor. This rifle shoots 6 times and only 30 damage. Let's just pretend quickly there's 10 armor on some piece. If you manage to destroy that leg, arm, something with that armor in the burst, let's say after 3 shots, that armor is gone, and the rest of the shots from the burst can take more damage, can do more damage, right? So just playing around the idea that weak spot might be useful in cases where armor is still a bit problem for your soldiers, where you don't have enough for... You get the idea. That's the benefit for sure. And when there are enemies, right, that also synergizes. If there's a siren with easiest body part to shoot is the tail, the leg's tail. Anyways, you put mark for death. It costs, of course, 4 action willpower points. That means every single shot from this gun will not do only 30 damage. And to be precise, that siren, most of the body parts have 30 damage, so this rifle will do absolutely nothing. If you put mark for death, it should do 45 damage. So now you see those 15 will be applied. And if you still manage to shoot in the arm or something and disable that arm, then whole full 45 damage will be given because there's no more armor. The armored part is. So you see, they actually synergize very well together. And once you kill it, you have 2 action points back. And remember, Assault is using assault rifles and shotguns as well. They have only 2 action points required, so 1 more shot available for you. Right? And these 2 are also something I was just thinking that's kind of crazy. If you have enough willpower in this soldier sniper scenario, you can use in 1 turn without moving, or well, moving with dash. You have 4 action points. You can use 4 times quick aim, which reduce every time that you shoot your assault rifle 4 times. It uses only 1 action point. What it means, there's more likelihood that you will kill something. You will get back rapid clearance action points. You will disable and get weak spot. That opens up quite a bit possibility. The downside, of course, is every time it costs you 3 willpower. So in total, in 1 turn, you can burn down 12 willpower just by using quick aim. But again, and when it comes to extreme focus, normally Overwatch costs 2 action points. Now it will cost only 1. If you have 1 left and you expect enemy to come and you need it, Overwatch, it might be useful. That's my takeaway. So this build is really willpower heavy. Just let's take a quick back. This is insane amount of willpower actually needed for this build. That's why I don't see how it can work out normally in the battlefield. I have never built for such purposes. But you dash for sure. You need that positioning. That's basically almost always. 4 willpower used. Then you need, let's say you see already enemies, right? It's without any. You enable rapid clearance. That's the same 9 points. Then you need, let's say you use those quick aim. 3 willpower every time, every shot. That's 1 shot, and that's 2 shots. That's just absolute minimum, and that is without using any mark for death. If you need mark for death, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, we are already spending. And let me just quickly remind you, we haven't put any point in speed yet. Speed is kind of crucial in any assault build because dash is using the range you can run. So this is crucial. Whenever you have someone with dash, some good amount of speed is required, I'd say. And this case scenario, of course, the armor, that's why I put some armor, some speed, some no penalty at least, but to be honest, in this build you would need more speed, I'd say. And then this is the case where here you get some accuracy without sacrificing as much armor, but truth to be told, 14 armor versus 18 for the sake of accuracy, huge accuracy bonus. And the rest of the armor, I'd say, I think this was the great armor, also from Synedrion. 1 speed, 2 accuracy, but a little bit more armor, right? No, the same armor. 1, but legs has 2. Yeah, these legs are kind of good. A little bit accuracy, but 2 speed. Of course, you can go full 2 speed, 3 speed, but it's well, to be honest, I don't think you will ever beat in a damage and usefulness. This build against this build, because this is the sniper, this is the sniper, this is the killer, this is the one that takes out crucial targets, Chirons, and all that. This is something I was just, okay, if we discuss everything about this combination, let's take another approach. This is the second approach, where you go assault with sniper bonus, not sniper with assault bonus. So yeah, that's just for your consideration. Of course, all the comments are open as always. Oh, that's a neat. If I'm okay, this isn't a nice touch. When I move soldier, his things move around because of me. Okay, sorry. And last thing, of course, we are taking a quick look. I will switch back. This is a base. Our sniper with high accuracy and damage and rapid clearance and all the possibilities. And these are all unique abilities you are looking for the sniper. So Bombardier is a no-go because that requires you heavy armor. Heavy armor is losing heavy chest armor. You're losing accuracy. You are heavy. There's no-go that goes together, and you not even starting there. Close quarter, no, don't. You're sniper. That's better. Snipers, definitely you are benefiting if you have sniper, because you have this sweet damage. Of course, -4 willpower is kind of big hit, to be honest. It's up to you for decision, actually. Because of the willpower lost, I will give you, I'll change to 25, 2.5. Strongman, no, you're not using, you don't have any strong. You could pick up Hell Cannon, but the accuracy, you don't have a Rage Burst. And if you are looking, and I'm just now thinking if you can utilize a gun of 180 damage. It is more than sniper rifle. And if you have such a precision, you might sniper with Hell Cannon. They use the same amount of action points, so same logic applies, change of the weapons. As you can see, the best sniper rifle is approximately the same, with way higher efficiency range. But in the beginning, it might be useful. Why these are interesting two unique abilities is, I'd say, okay, fine. Because sniper rifle and heavy weapons, they both use 3 action points, so they kind of can replace each other for when you have heavy with sniperist or you have sniper with strongman, right? Because you gain proficiency for other type of weapon. That's why they kind of in one boat. They are both 3 action points and high damage weapons. Actually, yeah, that this one I just built might be a thing, but again, you will never have mutations which are required for this high accuracy. You could go with armor now, of course, and have high accuracy, and then have Hellcan. And this is a possibility, so I already changed. Okay. When we are speaking about trooper unique bonus, I would say no, because you are not utilizing fully. That's for the other build for assault rifles. Self-defense, the only self-defense huge bonus I am giving here is whenever you have self-defense, you have access to PDW. So you see this weapon now shoots 4 times 4. This is a literally replacement for your handgun. They both use 1 action point, and all the applies for Overwatch works the same, but this is way higher output. So whenever you have self-defense and proficiency to PDW, then definitely make a switch. No more handgun, just leave that. So that's why 3 points for self-defense. That's self-defense specialist full title. And cautious accuracy, always welcome. My only issue with cautious is you reduce the damage, and let me explain why. Accuracy, you can play around, get better armor, mutate head, mutate legs. There are more ways you can get that damage, that accuracy change, right? When it comes to damage, that's it. That's without any cost or anything. Your weapon does as damage as it shows. Whenever it's reduced or increased, there's no much enough. You can't put some super helmet that does extra damage. So I don't like that suffer here. -10. Just saying, that's why I'm giving cautious only 2%. Because you can get that accuracy elsewhere. That's my only thing. Quarterback, I'm giving only 1.5 because of the speed. Here, extra speed. Biochemist, no. Thief, no. You don't need nothing of that. Especially in this build, you don't have stealth, you don't have vanish. Thief is no go. Reckless, I still want to give 3 because this 30 plus damage can make sure you will be able to one-shot, one-kill enemy. And that's where actually this rapid clearance kicks in. You lose accuracy, but you get it back from all the mutations. So that extra damage, 30%, I'd say it's worth it. For this build particularly, for rapid clearance. Farsighted, of course, extra willpower. Looking here, yeah. Extra willpower, extra perception. Great, absolutely great. Not something you would change for reckless, in my opinion, but still good. Resourceful, no. There's no problem with strength and carrying capacity and healer. Just because there's two willpowers behind my back, here there's 2 willpowers given once you are healer. Not great, not terrible. So guys, this concludes my video for sniper and assault multi-class combination. We'll disable this, and this is the final piece. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. There are 19 more videos, 20 more videos to watch, because there are 21 combinations for all the classes. I'm going through them all, deep diving, explaining and giving the combinations and what you can expect from them. And yeah, that means we will meet in the next videos. Cheers.